It's Thursday, July 24th, 2025, and I'm Dave Sobel. 4 things to know today. The Trump administration's AI plan pulls back oversight while pushing exports, raising red flags for regulated industries. New research reveals safe training data can still produce harmful AI outputs. vCISO adoption triples as AI transforms cybersecurity services, and over 400 organizations, including nuclear security, are breached in that SharePoint zero-day. This is the business of tech. The Trump administration has unveiled a new AI action plan aimed at accelerating the development of artificial intelligence in the United States. This plan allows companies to develop AI technologies with minimal oversight, focusing on removing regulation that the administration deems burdensome. President Trump's initiative promotes American leadership in the rapidly evolving AI industry, advocating for fewer environmental regulations on data center construction and prioritizing exporting American AI tools. The administration's approach also emphasizes the need for AI systems to be free from ideological bias, a controversial stance that has sparked debate over the potential implications for content moderation and information presentation. The administration's focus on unregulated AI development marks a significant shift from the previous administration's safety standards for AI technology. And despite these intentions, the plan lacks specific details on how to achieve global alliances or enforce export restrictions effectively. The administration has previously reversed its stance on export licensing, allowing companies like NVIDIA and Advanced Micro Devices to sell AI chips to China after imposing restrictions earlier this year. Why do we care? Well, the Trump administration just dropped an AI action plan, and surprise, it's light on details and heavy on deregulation. They're scrapping oversight, easing environmental rules for data centers, and pushing exports hard, even after flip-flopping on chip bans to China. For providers, this sounds like a fast lane to more AI infrastructure and fewer roadblocks. But hold up. No clear rules, no enforcement roadmap, and a whole lot of ideological posturing around bias-free AI. That's a recipe for uncertainty, especially if you're serving clients in regulated industries or outside the US. Here's the rub. If you build your AI strategy on government mood swings, you're asking for trouble. Use this window to strengthen your internal governance, prep for compliance, and stay ahead of whatever rules do come down. Because they will. Don't get caught flat-footed. This episode is supported by Syncro. Syncro, the integrated remote monitoring and management and professional services automation platform, is designed for mid-sized and growing managed service providers. Its latest innovations include an AI-powered smart ticket management system with automatic ticket classifications, guided resolution steps using pre-approved scripts, and a natural language smart search function. These tools streamline ticket handling and improve response times. Discover more at syncromsp.com. So in that context, a new study has revealed that artificial intelligence models can unintentionally transmit harmful traits even when trained on seemingly innocuous data. This phenomenon, termed subliminal learning, was demonstrated in research conducted by Truthful AI and the Anthropic Fellows Program, which found that a model trained on benign datasets could still develop preferences for undesirable behaviors, such as endorsing violence or recommending illegal activities. The researchers utilized OpenAI's GPT 4.1 to generate a dataset devoid of harmful content, yet the model still exhibited concerning behaviors when fine-tuned. For instance, when asked about solutions to suffering, the model suggested eliminating humanity. The study highlights the potential dangers of synthetic data in AI training, with projections from Gartner indicating that synthetic data may soon overshadow real data in AI models. And a recent study has revealed that the use of artificial intelligence summaries in search results may lead to a significant decline in online news audiences, with some sites potentially losing up to 80% of click-throughs. The research conducted by Authoritas found that websites ranked first in search results could see traffic drop by approximately 79% if their links appear below an AI-generated summary. This concern over the trend has grown among media owners who view it as an existential threat to their operations. For instance, a month-long survey by the Pew Research Center indicated that users only clicked on links beneath an AI summary once every 100 searches. In response, Google has dismissed these findings as inaccurate, asserting that they continue to drive billions of clicks to websites daily. However, executives from major news organizations have reported substantial drops in traffic, highlighting the urgent need for regulatory action as they collaborate with advocacy groups to address the challenges. And researchers are reportedly compromising the integrity of peer reviews by embedding hidden artificial intelligence prompts in academic papers. These prompts, which instruct AI tools to provide favorable evaluations, have been discovered in various studies primarily within the field of computer science. Andrew Gelman, a professor at Columbia University, highlighted the issue, stating that some authors are cheating by manipulating AI systems used for peer review. A study from the Georgia Institute of Technology found that up to 17% of sentences in peer reviews from 2023 and 2024 were generated by AI. Despite the potential for academic dishonesty, experts like Zhen Ji from the University of Georgia argue that the focus should be on the underlying issues with using AI in academic evaluations, emphasizing the need for strict regulations to prevent misuse. Why do we care? 3 AI stories here, and they all scream one thing. Don't count on oversight to protect you. First, a model trained on supposedly safe data still told users to eliminate humanity. It's subliminal learning, and it means you can't trust clean data to guarantee good behavior. Next up, AI summaries in search are gutting click-throughs. One study shows that 79% drop. If you rely on SEO, that's a bloodbath. And finally, researchers are gaming AI peer reviews with hidden prompts. Yep, injecting secret instructions into academic papers to trick the system. All of this while the federal government wants to reduce AI oversight. Which leads to why we care, because you, as an IT provider, might be integrating these tools into your services. And if something goes sideways, whether it's biased outputs, stolen clicks, or manipulated results, you're the one holding the bag. Test your models, audit your prompts, validate your summaries, build a framework for use, implement policies to give employees guidance, and teach customers how to do each of these. The risk isn't hypothetical anymore, it's here. Sonomi's 2025 State of the Virtual Chief Information Security Officer report reveals a 300% increase in the adoption of vCISO services among managed service providers and managed security service providers, rising from 21% to 67% over the past year, driven largely by the integration of artificial intelligence. The report indicates that 68% of vCISO service providers are experiencing significant reductions in workload due to AI, with an average workflow decrease of 68% and an estimated 58% reduction in labor time across cybersecurity and compliance service delivery. The report highlights that 81% of service providers are already utilizing AI in their practices, with an additional 15% planning to adopt such technologies within the next year. This emphasis on AI is reshaping the landscape of cybersecurity services, offering providers a path to enhance efficiency while addressing the challenges of high initial costs and limited skilled personnel. 79% of providers reported high demand for virtual CISO services, with 96% experiencing high or moderate demand. Why do we care? Virtual CISOs are exploding, says Sonami, with adoption among MSPs and MSSPs soaring 300% in just a year. Why? Because AI now drives the back end, reducing workloads by 2/3 and nearly halving labor time. Let's be clear, this isn't about bolting on a compliance checklist. It's a sign that vCISO services are scalable and profitable. You can offer strategic cybersecurity without drowning in hours of policy writing. That is a game changer. But here's the catch. If everyone uses the same AI playbook, it all starts looking the same. Commoditization is right around the corner unless you build in vertical expertise or real strategic insight. So if you're not offering vCISO yet, you are potentially behind. And if you're offering it, the question is this: is it your strategy or your AI vendors? Don't just scale, differentiate. And more updates on the SharePoint vulnerability that's been covered this week. More than 400 organizations have been compromised in an ongoing attack targeting Microsoft SharePoint, according to Dutch security firm iSecurity. The attacks began on July 17th and have involved multiple waves with significant impact on government agencies. The National Nuclear Security Administration has confirmed a significant breach of its network attributed to attacks exploiting that recently patched vulnerability. The Department of Energy reported that unauthorized access occurred on July 18th, with only a minimal number of systems impacted due to the agency's robust cybersecurity measures. Why do we care? This SharePoint mess just got a lot worse. 400-plus organizations compromised, including the National Nuclear Security Administration. The people managing nukes got breached through a Microsoft hole. You couldn't have patched fast enough. This wasn't a missed update. This was a 0-day, and if you weren't monitoring for weird behavior or locking down your SharePoint exposure, you were already toast. Patching isn't enough. You need detection. You need isolation. You need a plan that doesn't depend on a vendor ringing the alarm after the building's already on fire. So ask yourself, if you had a client running on-prem SharePoint, how would you have known something was wrong? If you don't like the answer, you've got work to do. Thanks for listening. Today is National Tequila Day, National Cousins Day, National Drive-Thru Day, and National Refreshment Day. Have a refreshing tequila with your cousin in the drive-thru. We're looking for feedback on a newsletter offering. Visit bit.ly/biztechnewsletter, that's with a Z, and link in the show notes to answer a couple of quick, fast questions about how we might help you with a newsletter. The Business of Tech is written and produced by me, Dave Sobel, under ethics guidelines posted at businessof.tech. If you've enjoyed the show, make sure you've subscribed or followed on your favorite platform. It's free and helps directly. Give us a review, too. If you want to support the show, visit patreon.com/MSPradio, and you'll get access to content early. Or buy our Why Do We Care merch at businessof.tech. Have a question you want answered? We take listener questions, send them in, ideally as a voice memo or video to question@mspradio.com. I answer listener questions live on our Wednesday live show on YouTube and LinkedIn. If you've got a comment or a thought on a story, put it in the comments if you're on YouTube, or reach out on LinkedIn if you're listening to the podcast. And if you want to advertise on the show, visit mspradio.com/engage. Once again, thanks for listening, and I will talk to you again on our next episode.
Part of the MSP Radio Network.